There we go, we're walking. Do the build on it, so we are trying to recreate it from the footage. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with a little bit lower height. No, actually I think we're gonna go with the higher one. If it doesn't work, we'll have to retry it on the lower one, but I think this will be better. Server connection, but it was giving me like a red screen and it would not let me back in. I refreshed everything and then it worked. Okay, so then on to 2x4 attaches on, it looks like, to the 4x4, and I like to keep it consistent, so we're going to attach it onto that side. And then we've got our a balloon, and this balloon is going to attach right onto that black and yellow. That's why we want it to be, the snap points to be oriented the same, so that we can be sure where we're placing our balloons. 2x4, so that's going to go here. And if you're following along at home, just heads up, this is just my best guess, so we go right here. So you snap it onto the 2x4, which will leave it overhanging just by a single stud. We'll do the same on this side. One 4x4. Snap it. And then just like so. And then again, we want our black and yellow striping to match, partly for aesthetics, but partly so that we can just make sure that all of our thrusters and balloons here. And you have to adjust it again. Whoop, whoop. You guys, I'm so challenged. There we go. One stud down. And again here. So you have it up. Figure out which direction is down. One stud down. Overhangs by just a stud again. You do have to leave one stud in between, or your vehicle base is 4 onto this one instead of a 4x4. So again, just use snap points. We're getting some weird angles here. Oh, perfect, yeah. Oh wait, I knew that. I guess that's a weird choice. I guess I could have used... See there, that's the next step. We could have just put a 4x4. Maybe there was a reason to it. Maybe so that if this one breaks, you still have a connection point. As for the foot, I think I just used these pieces. That looks like it's an 8x. And we'll go 1, 2, 3. You want kind of a larger foot so it covers the entire span of the leg. And again on this side, snap it onto the 2x4, and then snap these ones onto that one. Okay, that's looking pretty good. That's looking like it's matching so far. I keep having to reopen my YouTube because my screen timer is so short. I know I can just change that. These need to go... oh, right there. Right onto that yellow and black. There we go. So channel 1 and 3. Channel 2 and 3. Go. 1, 2. You've already placed the piece that you want them to clip into. They should clip for you. But if you place the balloons first, then you will not be able to add the next. Alright. Sorry, we're going a little bit slow here, but we have our legs attached to our undercarriage and the swivel plate for our mech body. We'll reattach the balloons onto the black and yellow. And they should clip. We're going to get back to this bad boy. Focus. Okay, well the spyglass doesn't autofocus, I guess. So I'm going to put this piece on to start, but I think technically you're going to want to put this piece on last. And that goes right there. So that's going to go just on the front of here, but I'm doing it to and mirror this here. That looks like it's the same height. There and there. And then that. Are you back? Back again. Also, again, like in the arms here. So we'll make 2 of these on each side. And I just always make sure that my black and yellow are lined up. Oh. There we go. Right there. Right there. Oh no. You see what I did wrong? Watch this. So that one. There we go. Now the black and yellow are lined up. Okay, so making the how-to. So we are on to the arms. We figured out it takes 3 of these. We're going to go down, down, down. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Boom. And then on this side, same deal. 1. Actually, we might need to do our balloons first. Pop our balloons up on the shoulder first. That way our pieces don't clip into each other. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. And then underneath, we're going to grab one of these and just all the way over to there. And that'll give us our arm. All the way over to there. Okay, so then we need a balloon up here too. So I'm just going to pop one there. One there. And we're going to pop activated balloons for hands. So you can do whatever you want for the hands, but with the activated balloon, the seat with the handles. And we're just going to turn this a little bit and make sure our arms work. Okay. It's coming along. Vehicle base number 1. And we're going to just slide it all the way to the edge there. And again. And then we're snapping 1, 2, like so. And let's even pop, just for fun, one more on top to give it a little bit more of a beefy look. So then underneath, we're going to grab the small thrusters, and we're going to put 2 of them here. 1, 2. Also, if my counting irritates you guys, you can just tell me. There we go. So then swap these to channel 4. Your jump attack and your punch are going to be the same move. Turn it back around to front. Whoop. At this point, if you want, you can place a free spin swivel behind your driver's seat like that, and that'll give you a first-person view. It's kind of neat. It only works so well, but hey, I'll take it. Okay. Ooh, so that piece is breaking. I wonder what that's trying to tell us. Probably while it was attached to the stand, it took too much force from the turning. There you go. Now it's fixed. So if you do ever see a piece break like that on your vehicle, just wait. If you need to move out of frame and move back, it's worth it, rather than trying to fix the piece on the fly. All right, let's see. Wait a minute. Hold up. I think we put these on the wrong side. And it looks like we might need at least one more balloon. Gotta click on the video again. I don't know. That looks like it's the same number. Although we did make ours just a little bit bigger. So let's see what happens if we do that. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright, let's fix our leg movement to that side and that side. Channels 1 and 3. Channels 2 and 3. Alright, let's see what happens. There we go, we're walking. Okay, the first person's a little weird, so let me turn it around. Body that way. Okay. I'll walk us so that we can see it. If you trip, you might have to do a little jump. Okay. It's a little floaty, but kind of all the walkers are. Okay, let's try to get a little bit higher elevation. That'll help. Okay, I'm gonna take the swivel plate off.
With tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
Okay, so I just gave it an extra couple pieces on top. We're still pretty floaty. So the trick there, since we can't remove any of our balloons, is to just make our jetpack a little bit bigger. Let's see about... Oop. Hard to do while it's moving. But I'm trying to give it just like a cool, I don't know, Gundam-looking design. You really can't go wrong. Okay, well, we are at least near the ground. A little more weight should do it. There, and now he has a booty. All right. That's much better with the weight. Okay, so yeah, we way improved that. Alright, House. You don't stand a chance.
GTG.
Alright, we'll see you later, Catman. Thanks for joining. Oop, let's see. Wow, it's actually going up the hill pretty good. This might be the best functional walker I've made. Doesn't require batteries. It gets tripped on itself a little bit, but not so bad. Like, I've not used the jetpack in a whole minute. I'm just following the path. This is crazy. Oops, I hit a cactus. There we go. Look at that. Alright, we're gonna let that piece heal. You see that broken one? There it goes. And we're off again. A little tumbleweed blowing was a good touch. Well, let's get back on the path, buddy. Ooh, cool archway. What? Walking right under the arch? Limboed even?